I walk through space and run through time. I visit corners of my mind. Then come down and talk to you. I know it may be hard at times to just define, but in this place I hope you find a light inside and shine with woo. Just a few of us, you hear me? Just a few of us. I got a little tongue-tied in singing my song. I almost kind of forgot the lyrics, but that's okay. You know, humor on me. Self-love and self-control. I'm gonna start out by saying self-love and self-control. First, I wanna appreciate all the new subscribers. I see y'all. And the new subscribers that have made comments. I see y'all. Keep coming back. It take all of us. Self-love is self-control. And for those of us who have realized that, we also realize that gifts and abilities came with it. Even if we're not quite sure what those gifts and abilities may be, or we haven't come into full use of those gifts and abilities. Self-love is self-control. And self-control awaken your superpowers. Now, if you knew, take that for what it's worth. If you've been coming, take that for what it's worth. Otherwise, don't say I ain't trying to tell you. You hear me? Mentally, emotionally, thoughtfully, and lovingly. And last but not least, hopefully. You gotta change your address. You gotta change your address. Salute to everybody who changed their address. And I don't mean your physical address. Salute to everybody who changed their address. And I'm gonna get to, I know y'all wanna know what do I mean by if I'm not talking about your physical address. And for some of us, it has been our physical address. But we need to change our address. And I think I might have mentioned this in the previous video, but I'm led to go back into that. You ever feel like some of the worst things that could have happened was the best thing that ever happened? And though you ain't realize it when you was going through what you thought was the worst thing that could be happening to you at the time that it was happening to you, after it was over with, when the smoke was clear, when the storm was over, and you still had your eye and your heart intact, you realize, man, that was the best thing that could have happened for me because you understood the cause of it all. That's a good place to be, and that's a good place to exercise and discipline ourselves into always being. And I point that out because it's in those moments. Those are the most insightful moments. It's the trying times. It's the obstacles. It's the challenges. It's when we feel like the whole world is coming against us. When ain't nobody in our corner. That when you find yourself still here, even if you ain't realized it before, I'm gonna make it known now. Something was at work for you. God, your angels, your ancestors, whatever. Something was at work for you. You hear me? And for most of us, something was at work in us. How do I know? Because I've been working on myself for a long time. You hear me? I've been working on myself for a long time. And some of y'all have too, you know? You ain't found the power in yourself to speak it, to say it for yourself and speak it for yourself, then let me be the channel for you. Because that's all I do anyway. I just channel energy. You know, so don't blame the messenger. You know, I am going to be insightful to some. I'm going to be a trigger to some. I'm going to be informative to some. You know, I'm going to be just a reminder to some. I'm going to be a confirmation to some. To some, so to some, y'all gonna say, damn, I feel the same way, but Saul just gave me another way to look at it. I'm just a mirror. You know, so don't be mad at the messenger. Don't take it personal. Take it as something to use and elevate yourself from what it show you. You know, we gotta change our address. And salute everybody who have changed their address. And what I mean by that is, by changing your address means that even though you may still be in the same body, you're no longer that same person. You know, we still in the same body, but the person that we used to be don't live here no more. The person I used to be don't live here no more. I changed my come on, Mercury. I changed my address. I don't know. Something don't want me to get this message out. You hear me? But we're going to get through. You see? Salute to everybody who's still in the same body, but the person they used to be don't live there no more. That was the sacrifice, which ain't a sacrifice at all. You know? Because it's a journey. It's a journey, man. It's a journey to get there. And everybody ain't gonna go through the same things to get there. And we ain't gonna understand what we go through to get there in the same way. You know? And I'm reminded, and as I remind you all of that, I'm reminding myself of that. And in that reminder, I'm able to exercise gentleness and exercise compassion. So we all have an opportunity to heal. Because you ain't got to look like the same person to the same people. It's okay to be better than you never been. And I'm glad to say that again. You ain't got to look like the same person to the same people. It's okay to be better than you never been. So you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to set yourself apart. You're going to have to tap into the energetic signature of your own soul's blueprint. This is the alchemy. Or that's what the transformation about. That's the alchemy. That's what the alchemy about. Self-development, inner work, transformation, becoming the best version of ourselves. See, it's a difference between showing out and shining bright. It's the difference between showing out and shining bright. You hear me? I know because I broke out of every box that the world, society, people, family, places, things, addictions, pains, hurts, circumstances, situations, obstacles, challenges don't try to put me in. And I present myself to you all as Saul. And other people may know me as something else. That's okay. It don't matter what you know me as. Respect the frequency. We respect frequency. We respect energy. We don't care about titles or any other appearance of things. They're illusions. To trick us and trap us and manipulate us. Energy and frequency. If you love me, respect the frequency. Because that's how I'm going to love you. You hear me? Be aware. And when you break that word down, it's telling us to beware. So what do I mean by that? Be aware. Beware. Beware of what? Well, manifestation. We in harvest season, so whatever we've been manifesting is probably showing up, or whatever we been working on towards manifesting, it probably already done showed up. So we getting, we getting, whether we like it or not, good, bad, or indifferent, we getting exactly what we have worked towards. I hope we all find ourselves in a good place, you know, because we can't pick and choose. When it comes to laws that deal with manifestation, I'm led to say this. When it comes to spirituality, when it comes to witchcraft, when it comes to spell work or whatever, cause a lot of people tampering, a lot of people exercising, whatever it is they led to. But I just want to remind us that we can't pick and choose which laws we're going to use and which laws we're not. We can't pick and choose which laws apply and which laws don't. Not when it comes to universal law. Let me be the reminder that if you use one, you've used them all. Let me be the reminder that if you have broken one, you have broken them all. But at the same time, it's all a learning experience. And we're going to learn according to our own Frankensteins. What that means is we're going to learn according to our own creations. Ain't nobody receiving nothing that they haven't created in their own life. And anything that you experience and that you haven't created in your own life, it may be only because you're emotionally attached to something that just happens to be a part or a play in your life. Remember, family, we just passerbys. We ain't come here to get stuck. We ain't come here to get stuck on stupid, man. We came here to find a way to get set free through the experiences that we must go through. So be grateful. Somebody, I'm grateful. It could always be worse. You hear me? If you're not stuck, remember, the enemy only come when you're doing right. Or only to put your neck, or only to kick you because you're already down. You hear me? It ain't what we've been through. It ain't what we've been through that's going to speak for us. It's what we got through. And it ain't what you've been through that's going to be what it takes for you to keep going. It's going to be what you already got through. If it's made you a believer, because if you woke up today, then you're further than you was yesterday. Just by waking up. So that's enough to make them believers. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Thanks for the likes, unlikes, shares. Share the message. Get your boy in the algorithm. Thanks for the donations. My cash app is $SAIWOODAGOD. Thanks for the purchases. Thanks for the love offerings. Thank you for being you and joining me in this space and allowing me to be me. Your attention is appreciated. Love, family. Sawu.